The SnowRunner, and we are on the Smithville Dam map. I have one more watchtower right here to open up, and I also have an upgrade over here, an upgrade over here, and I know that I have a mission here that will require me to come over here. So my plan is to get this upgrade. I'm going back around on this side. I'm going to cross over here, get this upgrade after I open up this mission, and then I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to go around, come back up. I'm going to hit this radio tower, and then we're going to open up the rest of the map. So right now I am way over here. I just opened up the watchtower, and it revealed some things to me. So we're going back to our Chevy, and we're going to complete the mission. And for the last couple of episodes, my mission has been upgrades and watchtowers. Then I'm going to regroup, and I'm going to send my scout vehicles off in different directions. Maybe. There we go. Tree limbs. And it would help if I put it in four-wheel drive. Oh, that's a tree. But anyway, I'm going to see... come on now. That little limb is holding me up. So I think I can just shoot down this way. I'm not sure, but hey, let's give it a try. I'll try to get down to that house, and it looks passable. Oh yeah, I should be able to make this, no problem. And if I can take care of a mission while I am opening watchtowers and getting upgrades, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Sorry, had a leg itch. So you have to find the radio antenna. And we'll take a look at that task. So the radio antenna is right there. And since I need to go up that way anyway, I might as well take care of it. Oh, forgot I was a manual. Alright, and for YouTube purposes, I'm going to go ahead and skip time so that the videos do not get too dark. And when I'm not recording and I'm playing, I just play right through the night. I have a path across the river, and I think it is right there. Yep. So come down in here, cross the river, and I need to make my way over to here. Tree. Who the heck put a tree there? I actually think I can cross over this way better. Yeah, let's change our waypoints. Just get rid of them. And right over there is the upgrade. So that looks kind of deep. Skirt around that. Come over here. And I'm not sure if I can make it that way. Nope. Okay. So I guess that's the game's way of saying, no, don't even try it. And the autonomous winch. But you know, I'm kind of stubborn sometimes. And I want to see if I can do it. I could probably go down in the water a little bit. Alright, so now we have the engageable. So let's go ahead and accept that. Take a moment to go back to the garage. And customize here. And now we have a diff lock. An engageable one. So this truck's set up. I will have to put it on the other truck. And I will do that after this mission. I forgot to get my Paystar back up to the garage. That stupid tree limb again. And now it's the tree. Nobody wants me to go this way. So we're going to go back across here and head down this road here. And I will show you another truck while we're going this way. It was a real pain in my butt. Back over here. It's a little more solid. So when I pass back through here, head for the garage. You want to pass over there, and it's a little farm area, and there is a maintenance trailer there. I'm going to bring one of the bigger trucks over. I can't haul it with this, but bring one of the bigger trucks over this way one time, pick up that maintenance trailer. And if I do what I did in the last playthrough, I'm going to go ahead and take it to the tunnel entrance, just on the other side to Island Lake. And I'll leave it there in case I need repairs. And then sell it on Island Lake when I'm done with it. But before I do that, before I do any of it, I'm going to put some gas in this thing. Should be plenty of gas. So before I do that, I'm going to come over here and see my little buddy right here. Crap. I was looking down to see if I had any damage and see how much fuel I had, and not watching the road ahead of me. Not unlike somebody did to me today. They were not paying attention and pulled right out in front of me. I'm doing 55 miles an hour down the 4-lane, and they pulled right out in front of me and doing almost nothing, and then took their time getting up to speed, and I almost slammed right into them. So we're going to go ahead and accept this task. What you have to do is repair this truck, and don't make the same mistake I did. This truck is glitched. So you repair it. That's all it is a mission to repair it. You cannot get into it. You can't take it back to your garage. You can't have this truck. I ended up repairing it and thought, well, maybe I got to tow it back to the garage, and towed it all the way back to the garage through some rough roads to just have it sit at my garage entrance because there's nothing you can do with this truck. I don't know if it's a glitch or it's supposed to be like that, but don't waste your time trying to retrieve that truck. Just come over here, repair it, and move on. Later on, it might be something you can get, but right now, it's not. It's just a mission to repair. And deep, 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 deep. You go through there, make sure you, as soon as you start getting the water, you start spinning. Make sure that you attach the winch to help you pull through there. Or you just go around. And right here, right there where the end of that tree is, right above my spare tire, that is where you see the wolf or the dog or the yeti or whatever that thing's supposed to be. You don't see it coming this way. You only see it coming the other way. slow my wheels down a little bit. Still getting through almost as fast. I'm just not spraying as much. And again, that is the way to the island. What am I doing? I need go-go juice. And I have just the thing right here. So up here we have a radio tower, we have a watchtower, and we have an upgrade. Get back down there. Alright, a little bit extra points and some extra money. And that task is complete. Here's my watchtower. And I got another tree limb. Tree limbs do not like those roof racks. So this one is open. I still have my upgrade to get. And then what I'll probably do is just recover back to the garage so that I can put the locking differential on here. Where's my road? Road is further up that way. So I thought this was road, but it is not. It is a road, but it is not the road I'm looking for. That's the road I'm looking for. Sorry about the camera being so jittery. For some reason, my right thumb is not keeping up with everything else. So the right thumb is how you control the camera. And I said some reason, but I know what the reason is. Because I hit it with a hammer today. And it is still kind of numb. So we're going to go over here and I can go right up. If hit the right button. Right up that path right there. You see how this road leans a lot? So I said the Scout does not like this road. The Hummer does. You can actually haul butt on this road with the Hummer if you just leave the stock H2 Hummer tires on it. Yeah, it'll fly up and down this road. It doesn't like the mud, but roads like this, that vehicle thrives in this kind of stuff. And this is the engageable, and it is for the GMC, which I do not drive. I cannot get the, you can't get the upgrade for the all-wheel drive until you go to Alaska. So putting a diff lock on this, it really doesn't help you out much. And I actually thought this was a different upgrade. Alright, so we have unlocked this entire map. So let's take a look at it. And there are some gray areas still in the map. And up here there's a road that goes around, and we will unlock that gray area. Down here we'll unlock this one when we do... Oh, we still got an upgrade. I missed an upgrade. I'm going to have to go back for that. It might be one that I was looking for. And we're actually... No, can't do it. So in order to get it, I will have to come back down this way. This road, you can't cross over to the upgrade. And I can't come over here because right in there, that is deep enough to swallow you whole. And no snorkel will help you get through that. And it is just a mud pit going through here. So I'm just going to run down this way with the other vehicle to get that upgrade. And I may just do it with this one. But right now I'm going to go ahead and recover it. And we're going to put our upgrade on it. Ah, no. Okay, either my Xbox or the game. Sometimes you have that glitch. Easy enough to fix. Return to main menu, go back into the game, and it is fixed, and it will be working again. But it gives me time to look at my computer. And my videos are exporting nicely. I have uploaded the first 2 episodes. And I have episodes 3, 4, and 5 are now processing. And I will upload those tonight. So I think this is episode 15. and I'm just getting 3, 4, and 5 out today. And I'm off work tomorrow, so I have plans on getting all of the videos all the way up to here uploaded on YouTube. So $3,800, I will spend that for this. And we'll leave the garage. And I'm going to run down and get that other upgrade. I'm not going to take this truck, because it will be easier to leave this one here. Jump back to the garage. And take that one out, go down and get the upgrade. And this truck needs to be heading to Drummond Island anyway. So that upgrade is on the way to Drummond Island for this truck. Because in the next episode, this truck is going to explore Drummond Island, and it is going to find the pig, the E16, and I'm going to get that back to the garage. Whereas the other truck, if I can hold it on the road here, the other truck is going over to the island lake, and it is going to, well, actually no, it's not either. I just thought of something. It's going to be accompanied by another truck. It's going to be accompanied by the Paystar, because there is another vehicle over there. It's the International Twinsteer. All I have to do is fix it up, but I'm going to need a vehicle that can haul a maintenance trailer. And it depends on what upgrade I unlock over here as to which vehicle I'm going to take. I may take the Paystar, or I may take the Western Star. So that upgrade is down this road. Whichever truck I take, I'm going to take a... that kind of sucks though. I'm going to have to take the high hitch with me, because there is a big fuel tanker, and it's in kind of a bad place. It really doesn't serve a lot of purpose where it's at, and I want to move it. So in order to move it, I'm going to need the high hitch. I was just thinking I could actually take a trailer over there with a load of steel on it And there's a couple of missions I can complete with a load of steel. But for the flatbed is a low hitch, and I'm going to need a high hitch for the tanker. So engageable all-wheel drive, and it is for the Western Star. So I'm going to leave this truck here. Back to my garage. And let's take a look and see what that does for the Western Star. Alright, so I have the all-wheel drive on it. I have the stock air filter, which allows it to cross pretty good water. I don't have the diff lock in it yet. I have a winch on it. I do need to put tires. And I don't have enough for tires. Oh no, I do have tires on it. Never mind. I thought I had the Lord Powers on it, but I did put the 47 inches. So that's a really good tire. Suspension is raised. The gearbox, I still have the balanced gearbox. So I still need my off-road gearbox. And the engine has the more powerful engine on it. Cabin protector. Yeah, I think it looks cool on there. And I did put the other exhaust because it had the stock exhaust. And that looks kind of wimpy. Unfortunately for this truck, you can't get a dual stack. But you can get that one. And at night, those red lights will light up. So that's pretty cool. And I'm going to come down here, and I am going to take this truck. And I'm going to put the high saddle on it to move that fuel tanker. So even though I don't have the transmission that I want for this truck, I'm going to go ahead and take it on this mission. I will find the transmission on one of the two maps, and I'm not sure which one it is. And I'm going to pull my little buddy behind me. Get it winched up a little closer. And I am back in the saddle of the beast again. She's not fully upgraded, but she's close enough. Slow down here and take a look. As with the other trucks, this has a really good interior in it. You can see a lot. All the gauges are functional. And you can look out behind you. And you're able to look out this way. So it is one good thing about not having a stack on this side for the exhaust, is that you can see really well when you back up in this mode and hook up the trailers. So we have not gone far down this road yet. And I will show you why here in just a bit. This road is a pain in the butt. Sorry about your yard, dude, but I don't drive through there unless I absolutely have to. And if it was my house, I put it four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. If it was my house and a trucker did that, I believe I'd have to stop him and whoop his ass. But the shoe is on the other foot, and I am the truck driver, so bring it on. I did have somebody smart me off at a Walmart a few days ago and asked me if I wanted them to kick my ass. And basically told him I haven't had my ass kicked in quite a while. He thought he was man enough to do it. Go for it. And he kind of didn't know what to do after that. So he decided that walking away was his best option, which probably was his best option. Well, second best option. His first best option was to keep his mouth shut. But it was somebody that was standing in line, a couple of people ahead of me. And we were in the self-checkout, and it was plumb full. There were a couple of people ahead of him. A Walmart manager walked by, and the guy yelled at the manager and said, "Won't you get some more people over here? You've got a big line." And the manager, who was in a hurry, just hollered back at him and said, "I've got all the people I've got here in the store on the registers now." He said, "People are just calling in." He said, "We have nobody else." And then the guy made a smart-ass comment to everyone in line that they can run a business, but they can't hire enough employees. And he was looking at everybody in line, seeing if he could get somebody that agreed with him. Then he looked at me. And I just looked at him and I said, "You know, nobody's forcing you to stand here. If you don't like it, you can go somewhere else." But they're doing the best they can. And that's when he asked me if I wanted him to kick my ass. Bring it on, big boy. He probably had 70 pounds on me and a few inches in height and reach, and was a little younger. But he did not know me very well. Alright, so I want to go a little bit in the dark so that I can show you the lights light up. So they twinkle on the exhaust. And we're going to go back to daytime, just so that you can see better. But anyway, you gotta be careful. Sometimes that stranger that you're mouthing off to could have been in the U.S. Army Special Forces and could hurt you really bad if they so desired. So be careful out there. I almost watched my brother kick some little punk's ass. Where the hell am I? Okay. For a second there I was thinking I was lost. And it's because I normally go up that way. So let's go ahead and do that. I avoid this area. But I was in the Army, my brother was in the Marines, got a sister was in the Navy, and me and my brother, I was in the Army before my brother was in the Marines because I am the oldest. And I actually went to his graduation from Paris Island, from boot camp. And I showed up in my Army dress greens, which was a big hit on a Marine base. If you don't know, a lot of times the Marines and the Army don't get along very well together, which was the sole purpose of me wearing my Army uniform to a Marine base. But we came home on leave after he graduated, and we were in the mall in my area, and this, whoa, sorry about that, dude. This little punk ass kid, and that's all I can describe him as, little punk ass, wearing cut up jeans and hit something. Hit a tree. And he was wearing jump boots, which was the style back in the 80s. So you can see how old I am. But wearing the jump boots with no strings in them, and he had spray painted them purple. Punk rocker with spiky hair. And we were walking, me and my brother walking through the mall because we had just, he just got off the Marine base, and I had picked him up and we drove home and hadn't changed yet, so we were both in our dress uniforms, and we stopped at the mall to get my sister something before we went home. And as we walked by, a little punk looked at us and said, "Fucking Boy Scouts." Oh boy. You do not say that to a soldier, and you damn sure don't say it to a Marine. And it took about all I had to keep my brother off of him. I was talking and I meant to get that trailer and bring it over here. That's alright, we can buy one. So we'll go to our global map. Now what I could have done was I could have attached the winch to the pickup and brought them both over at the same time. Or I can just go into the global map. Go over to Smithville Dam. It'll show me the map. And I can find my Chevy. And I can jump in it. But anyway, the moral of that story was, don't mess with a soldier. Don't mess with a Marine. Don't mess with an airman. And don't mess with somebody in the Navy. These are people that are protecting you in your way of life. They're giving you freedoms, protecting those freedoms. And show them a little respect. It is a very, very hard job. And if you think being in the military is easy, try it sometime. There's nothing like having a nice meal out in the field of MREs, warm water, and having mortars come in on your head. So show those men and women respect. They've earned it. And you will be parked here. So I'm going to detach the trailer, stop the engine, change my truck, go to my Westing Star, and let's show you the map. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 watchtowers to unlock. And as I said, I have unlocked them before, so I know my way around this map. And I know that if I come down this way, over in this area, I have a trailer store. And I'm going to attempt to hurry up, come over here, buy a maintenance trailer, and show you where the Western Twinsteer is, or the International Twinsteer. Uh-oh. Looking down at my fuel gauge. There are a lot. There is no garage here. There is no fuel station. And there are fuel trailers everywhere on this map. You will stumble across them all the time, and I forgot about this one. Let's move over. So we have that fuel trailer. And let's buy a trailer. So I want the maintenance trailer, and that's the big fuel trailer. That's the one that I'm going to move because it's just in a bad location and I really don't need it where it's at. So I have the maintenance trailer, and I don't have enough money for any of them. Well, poop. Oh, I've only got $2,500. So, let's see if I can get my Chevy back. Attach the trailer. Close the window. Come over here, I'll fill up both trucks, sell both these trailers, and see if I have enough money. I didn't think of that. My original intention was to get that maintenance trailer, that I showed you earlier in the video. Easy, easy, easy. And bring it over here. And then use this trailer to fill up that truck. Because I'm pretty sure you have to repair it before you can own it on the Twinsteer. So let's fill this one up. And fill you up. Fill you up. And sell you for 38. Hook up to you. And there is another scout fuel trailer on this map. And sell you. Swap my truck. And let's look at the trailer store now. So hopefully I have just enough. So the service trailer does not have fuel in it, but the maintenance trailer does. But it only has 356. And that's not going to be enough. So let's go with the service trailer. And what I can always do is come back, sell the service trailer, and get another fuel tanker. Or I know where there's a fuel tanker over here nearby. And I can just go hook up to it. Like I said, I've done these 4 maps. I almost completed Michigan. I was lacking, I think, 1 task and 1 contract of being completed when I decided to restart it. Alaska, I have been on the map in the tutorial. And I actually watched a YouTube video of a guy that showed where 2 trucks were that were fairly close to the garage. And I went and got those trucks, which I'm not going to do in this playthrough. I'm going to wait till I go to Alaska to get those trucks. One was the Hummer, and honestly I forgot what the other one was, but it was one that was just a little overpowered for these maps. So if you go down this road, here in the next couple of minutes, we should get to the Twinsteer. And then I'll show you the map and show you where it's at. If I don't flip this thing. I should be driving this road a little bit slower because of all these trees. Most of them, once you run over them, then they disappear. But to get over them, it causes a little bit of a lot of bumps, basically. And like I said, I want to get to the Twinsteer before the end of the episode. Because in the next episode, I want to get to the pig, or the P16. which the P16 is a little overpowered for this map, but it is just so much fun to drive. So we've got that watchtower. Let me get back here. No country for old trucks. We have to pull a... Oh, no country for old trucks, I think, is the Twinsteer. Right up there it is. Just see it in the distance. And you can see, even without the gearbox in this truck handles really well in the mud. So this is our Twinsteer. No country for old trucks. And it says, man, it's a crying shame the way some people treat their stuff. This truck must have been a cowboy's Cadillac back in the day. Now it is a total heap. If you can get it out of here, maybe I can get it running again. So we will come over here and fix it up. Because as you can see, it needs 608 repair points. So I may have been able to do it with the other trailer. And let's see if I can get into it yet. Nope. What else is needed for it? And I think it's just gasoline. So restore it. And fuel status is 0. So it does need fuel. And let me see. It takes 360 liters. I only have 257 in here. So let's see if I can just put a little bit of fuel in it. Fuel up 90 liters. So let's try that. See if I can get into it now. Nope, it has to be full. Okay, I don't want to put any more fuel in it because I need to get this back. And I do know that... Where is it? Right there's a fuel tanker. So I have to come back out, go down this road, come over here to this fuel tanker, and this is a fuel tanker that I'm going to sell anyway. And then come up and get this fuel tanker. This is that huge one. And take it over and sell it. And then that'll give me enough money to buy a couple of smaller tankers. And there are, as I said, there are more tankers on this map. There's a couple of there's a tanker over here. There's a maintenance trailer somewhere over in here. And I believe up in here near this watchtower is another fuel tanker. And there's another one somewhere. It might be like right in here. So there are fuel tankers here. So getting rid of 2 of them is not going to hurt anything. Because these are pretty close together. And we will do that in the next episode. So I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to go get this tanker. I'm going to finish filling this truck up. And then take this maintenance trailer, and the maintenance trailer I'm going to park over here. And sell this tanker. And then I'm going to come back over here and see if we can't get our vehicle. And then we will go to Drummond Island. And I'm going to go ahead and take the pickup up there and drop it off. So it's ready to go through. And you can actually also get to Drummond Island from over here. I think actually right here. Right in here somewhere. But you can get to Drummond Island that way. And then once I do that, then we're going to start opening up these maps, hitting these watchtowers. So join me in the next episode. Whether you liked the video or you didn't like it, leave a comment. Let me know why you liked it or why you didn't like it. Also, leave any suggestions that will help me make the videos better, because I'm all about trying to get better at this. And I will see you in the next episode. And until then, have a good one.